Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bertrand Bouteloup. I'm the Vice President of Sales at Ariane Next, and this afternoon we're going to speak about the way we could improve trust in our remote world. So it's not a surprise for you if I tell you that we have entered into the age of digital transformations. Digital transformations means that I would say everyone gets more and more connected to the internet. Figures demonstrate this trend. More than 59% of the overall population in the world is connected to the internet today, this meaning more than 4.5 billion internet users on a daily basis. Another figure that speaks by itself, 7% out of 10 of internet users do purchase on a daily basis. We have clearly had the first revolution when dealing with e-shopping, with shopping. A lot of people, including 54% in Poland today, have moved from the traditional way they did shop to e-shopping. The digital transformation is not only, I would say, in the shopping, but it's clearly a trend that we can notice in every vertical. Banking leading clearly and paving the way on this digital transformation, but also entertainment, grocery, utilities, telecom carriers. And the context of the COVID have reinforced clearly the requirement for companies to transform their business and become digital. Clearly, when a shop is closed for 2 or 3 months, you have to have some process online or you don't exist anymore. Problem with the business online is that people don't come anymore in your shop. You don't have them in face-to-face. You have them behind a camera and behind a device, and they are far away from your shop. So you clearly need to bring services that will enhance the confidence that you can have, in the person connected and behind its camera. The way, when looking at the way people use services, 73% of end users worldwide use their online banking services at least once a month. You clearly need to get trust when you get connected to your bank account online because of the sensitiveness of data. And in order to do this, you need electronic trust services because this is clearly key in the digital transformation enablers. When looking at the expectations on two angles, both on the company side and the internet user side, from a company standpoint, the three main areas where companies want to look at when dealing with digitalization is confidence. They want to make sure that the service that they will provide is confident and that is trusted. Second one is the robustness. They want to select services that will be robust and that will be reliable. And last but not the least is the performance. They want the service to be as performing as the old way they were doing business was. From a user standpoint, when dealing with end users who want to subscribe the online services, the three key main points to trust a service provider is first the confidence that you will have in a service that you don't know the owner clearly. The second one is the compliance of personal data management. We clearly have today in Europe a regulation called GDPR in place that protects your personal data. However, you have to make sure that once you have sent your data, to one of the service provider, they will be managed properly. And last but not the least is the end user experience. You want as an end user to make sure that the customer journey that will be proposed to you is optimized and that respects the state of the art. To address these issues of trust online, The European Commission has developed and issued a framework in 2016 that is called EIDAS, standing for Electronic Identification, Authentication and Signature. So, as you can understand, it covers both the identification, the authentication, and signature. When focusing on identification, three levels have been defined: a low, a substantial, and a high identification process in order to manage this remote identification. From an e-signature standpoint, same thing, three levels have been defined: simple, advanced, and qualified. Again, this meaning that the level of assurance that you can have in the signature will be bigger from simple to qualified. When looking at the e-signature part, the European regulation has issued a directive in 1999. So this new framework that comes in place clearly is known, and today the different EU member states have tried and harmonized all their work regarding e-signature. That's why qualified electronic signature is equivalent to a face-to-face in all EU member states today, and that's why there is clearly a cross-border recognition of the value of a qualified signature from one country to another country. However, this is still not the case for remote identification, because remote identification remains one particular domain where every EU member state can evaluate and define its own process to select as high, substantial, or low the level of assurance that you can have in a remote identification. At Ariane Next, we do and we enable identity. I mean, our baseline is we do identity. We define ourselves as a trusted service provider, not only because we want to do it, but also because we are already EIDAS certified on the e-signature part. When looking at the remote identification solutions, we have defined three solutions that rely on the fundamentals of the company. Fundamentals of the company clearly are, on one side, improve the customer experience when dealing with customer journey. Second being fight against fraud, because we want to make sure, that we want to get fake document. Third, being the ability to be compliant with the existing regulation. So these solutions respect these three main pillars: the document capture for the end user experience, to improve the ability of the end user and to assist the end user when capturing the ID document or capturing its selfie, the document check, and I would say the controls that we will perform on the document in order, again, to look at the genuinity and authenticity of the document, and the identity verification to strengthen the ability of comparing the portrait present on the ID with the face that will be present either in a selfie or in a liveness video. Based on our know-how in this industry, clearly we aim to try and harmonize together with some organization across Europe this remote identification process, because today, as I said before, there is this harmonization for e-signature, but it doesn't exist yet for the remote identification. That's why we've been joining the ENISA working group for the standardization of identity solutions, so that at the end, the ENISA will issue and release some guidelines that will certainly be reused, by the way, by ETSI in order to define a framework of certifications for a remote identification services. And in parallel of this, we are working right now with the French ANSSI, that is the equivalent of the Polish NASC, in order to define and get a certification and conformity on our remote identity verification solution. The overall game is clearly to merge the two, and one of these days to have one single approach across the whole Europe when dealing with the assessment or certification of a remote identity framework. This is clearly, what reinforces the value of ASECO qualified remote signature today. Simplified by ASECO is the merger of three main components from three players. The remote identification solution from Ariane-Next, as described before, the simplifying customer journey for e-signature by ASECO, and the money transfer capabilities by Blumedia. Together with some manual treatment, this process, that is an ongoing process and an ongoing work for certifications, will provide the ability to an end users to sign with a qualified e-signature a contract or whatever document that he has to sign. Our next objective at Ariane-Next that will certainly benefit to our partners, but not only to our partners and also our customers, is clearly to enhance our capabilities in the identity verification remotely. On one side, improve the way we check identity through, for instance, document liveness being clearly not a static, but a dynamic picture of a document, so that we can not only look at the graphical aspects, but also to some security elements such as holograms, holograms, and all this stuff. And also enhance and improve our ability to check the liveness character of a person through new challenges that will appear in the coming years. Thank you very much for your time. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and because I was quite good with my agenda, we still have some time for question and answers. Thank you very much.